not willing to amend his request for passage of all the underlying bill.
Not if it increases deficit.
Containing the section that.
Not if it increases deficit and debt $108 billion a year. No, sir, I'm not. And the American people aren't. And the American people are getting fed up with it.
Mr. President, I'm constrained to object.
Democratic Senator Max Baucus appearing to laugh off concerns about deficit spending in a debate over extending jobless benefits. The $18 billion measure later passed, the president signing it into law last night. The guy who was pounding his fist, you saw it, he ain't laughing. That's Republican Senator David Vitter of Louisiana. He joins us now by phone. Sir, thank you for joining us. Hey, by the way, first of all, we did invite Senator Baucus on, and we got no response. But go ahead. So you were angry. You pounded your fist. You said, I don't want to spend $18 billion more, especially when we're in deficit. And they kind of laughed at you. What happened?
Well, forget about me. The American people are angry. We're now in this routine regularly in Congress of just charging it to our kids and grandkids literally every week, every month. This was an extension of some necessary programs. Nobody was arguing about that. For just 2 months, $18 billion, not to solve any problem permanently, to just kick the can down the road 2 months. That's $108 billion a year, and we're continually, this Congress, this administration, just continually putting it on the credit card.
And, Senator, one of your big objections is that there's no way to pay for it. There's not a spending cut to pay for additional spending. Is that right?
Correct, Eric. And we didn't just make that argument. We, under Tom Coburn and Jim DeMint and mine, others' leadership, we presented a menu of alternatives, several different ways we could pay for it. A lot of the pay-fors were things that Democrats had proposed for other things, to pay for other things. And so it was a very practical way to deal with it, to extend the necessary programs without just charging it on our kids' and grandkids' credit card. And they didn't even want to look at that.
And, Senator, one of your big causes is you'd like to see the tax code simplified. In what way?
Well, frustration almost every American has, particularly this time of year. We were just on April 15th, is the complexity of our tax code. We could raise the same amount of money in this country. I'd like to cut rates, but we could raise the same amount of money, and if it was a far simplified tax code, we could free up the economy and inject growth there. People could spend that compliance cost on building business, creating jobs, putting our kids in better opportunities instead. That would be much more productive economically.
All right, Senator David Vitter, Republican from Louisiana, thank you very much for taking the time for us, sir.
Thanks, Eric.